Paving site tour today. We're in Ipswich and we've uncovered some timber sets similar to the ones in Rochdale. They're on the car park over there just in front of the Travel Lodge, which is on Duke Street. So if you want to come and have a look, that's where they are. Let's go and have a look. So the big question is, why were timber sets used on the docks at Ipswich? Well, it wasn't just Ipswich, because Dundee and Aberdeen also had areas of timber blocks laid down. Now, yes, it did deaden the noise, similar to why they were used in London and up in Rochdale where we filmed before. Now, if you can imagine, in the 1800s, this was a bustling hub for import and export. Now, there were a lot of flammable goods that were imported and exported, like rope, hemp rope, grain, and the dust from the grain was highly flammable. Now, if you can imagine the horses' wheels with the iron rims and the horses' hooves, they created sparks. There were a lot of fires. Now, with the timber sets, what it was, they could transport the goods to and from the docks as well without creating the sparks. So it lessened the chances of having fires.
Originally, timber blocks were laid similar to block pavers on a compacted stone base with a sharp sand laying course. Later on, when roads needed to take heavier loads, they were laid on a concrete base with either a lime mortar or a sharp sand laying course.
Now, to provide longevity, what would have happened is a lot of tar and pitch was also imported from the Baltic states. So these sets would have been coated in a layer of tar, they would have had a sand blinding to give grip, and that would have given them more longevity as well. So crucially, the timber sets in this instance were laid on the docks to reduce the risk of fire, as we mentioned earlier, from the iron rim wheels, the sparks they created, and the horses' hooves, and they were setting fire to the goods. So this minimised the risk of fire. So we've also just found these tram lines, which would have been used to transport goods from the quays, from the docks to the warehouses, and they're still in situ on the car park today. Now, another interesting fact that I found out when I was doing my research is that the docks here at Ipswich were a major importer of coal and iron. And most of that coal and iron went to the Ransomes factory. Now, you've all heard of Ransomes lawnmower. Now, obviously, I am a massive horticulturist as well, not just into my paving and my hard landscaping. And basically, the first lawnmower was actually designed and built here in Ipswich at the Ransomes factory. They also exported a lot of the agricultural machinery all over the world.